Greetings and welcome to the WooCommerce cooking show. Today I'm going to be preparing a well-known dish, a payment page. So you can see here that the payment page is looking a little bland. It is cooked, but there's no zest, there's no hurrah. So I'm going to add the secret ingredient, a little bit of Elementor. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it right into the pot like so, right over the payment page, stir it up, and voila! You now have a payment page edited with Elementor. Last year, when Elementor released their update allowing users to edit WooCommerce pages, the community, including myself, was elated. However, there was one crucial piece missing. Not all payment pages from different processors integrated seamlessly. Fortunately, in recent months, many payment processors have been rectifying this. For instance, we here at Blockonomics just released an update that enables you to customize your payment page using Elementor. Let's dive in to see the possibilities. And remember, if you find this useful, please like and subscribe for more WordPress-related content. So we should get started with taking a look at Elementor's WooCommerce update. I have got a basic WooCommerce site up with just a basic theme. And you can see that I've got the original checkout here. Matches in with the theme, relatively simple, and has some elements. This is the base WooCommerce plugin. For the longest time, WooCommerce was not editable using Elementor. This meant that then the WooCommerce pages could sometimes look a little out of place depending on what theme you use. Because I'm using a simple theme here, it fits in. But more complex themes, it might have not worked as well. The checkout page, for example, can now, however, be edited using Elementor. I can go to the Edit with Elementor page, and that will take me to this screen. You can see that this is the regular WooCommerce checkout. I can just delete that, scroll down to the bottom, and under the WooCommerce area, I can add in a new Elementor checkout. This then allows me to edit all of the items that I want to. I can edit the style and increase the borders, the width, the forms, the typography. I can increase all of these items so that they look more like they can embed themselves more into the theme. And that therefore creates a more pleasurable experience for your customers. You can even play around with the motion effects in the creating of the checkout. There are all kinds of items that you can add in. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going into all these things because obviously we want to look at the payment page, which was, when this update came out, a key element missing on some payment plugins. Depending on what payment plugin you were using, you couldn't actually edit the payment page if you were using an add-on beyond WooCommerce's defaults. So for example, with Blockonomics, you could be taken from a nice looking checkout page to a payment page that looks like this. Yeah, not exactly our best work. It looks pretty boring, doesn't always match with the themes, and that makes it look a little sad. You could get around this by using certain themes, but that wasn't always the best solution. Thankfully, some payment processors, including Blockonomics, have released updates to make it possible to edit your payment page using Elementor. So you can now go in and edit that page. So now when I'm on the payment page here, looking boring, not looking great. But I can click on the Edit with Elementor, and now you can edit that page with your Blockonomics payment. So here you can see that this block is the Blockonomics payment block. You don't want to touch that. That is what is powering the payment option. If you delete this, well, then you are you don't have a way for your customers to pay. That would be bad for your underlying business. But what you can do is play around with all these different kinds of blocks, just like you could in the checkout page. So, right here, it looks pretty boring. You've got your theme up here, but maybe you want to have a nicer heading that says payment page. You can now put that in. And make it look pretty. Change the colors, change the size, and so on and so forth. You can play around with it to make it look good and make the page look Nice. You can also add in all kinds of other items. Maybe you want to have a new logo on your payment page. Well, add that in. You can just throw in the image widget and select an image. Or maybe you want to have a video that has instructions on how to process a Bitcoin payment. You know, some people don't understand the QR codes with the Bitcoin payments. You can put in a video like I do and upload a video that shows you how to use the payment options for Bitcoin. You can add in social media items so that you can get people to make sure that they come in and join your Facebook after they've made their purchase or while they're making their payment. All of this means that you can create a snazzy page that is both utilitarian, adding utility to be able to, do things like instructions for payments or so on and so forth, but also make it look snazzier, look prettier, and make it look more branded. And all of that while still keeping the Blockonomics payment seamlessly integrated with the page. So what's the final result? Well, you can see it's all right here. We've got the text that we added in, the block is still right there, still looking good, and we've got the logo and the video and the social media icons that we added in. It all is set up so that you can make it look pretty. So let's recap. Elementor allows you to edit most of the pages in a WooCommerce site, but there were some limitations on payment pages until now. Blockonomics and others have added capability to edit your payment page using Elementor. This makes it so that you can snazz up your payment page and not make it look boring. This will lead to happier customers all around and therefore more sales. Make sure to like and subscribe so that we can continue making some snazzy WordPress content, and don't forget to check out the Blockonomics payment plugin for WooCommerce. Link in the description down below that, as I've been saying, you can now edit using Elementor. Thanks for watching.